Welcome to Mrs. V's Reading Corner, where you can enjoy books for educational, fun, or even bedtime stories. Please take the time to like this video, comment below with how you enjoyed it, book suggestions, and more. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get all the new books that I post first. Tara and Tiree, Fearless Friends by Andrew Clements, illustrated by Scott Gustafson. When Jim was a boy in Canada, his family had dogs. Jim loved those dogs. They were like part of his family. When Jim grew up, he still loved dogs. He learned how to train them. He helped dogs learn to be good. He always said, "There is no such thing as a bad dog." Training dogs became Jim's job. Jim had two dogs named Tara and Tiree. Tara was mostly black. Tiree was mostly gold. Jim loved them both, and they loved him too. Jim and his dogs liked the wintertime. They had good coats to keep warm. They played in the snow. They went for long walks. They liked getting out, but they liked going back in too. It was good to sit by the fire and listen to the wind. Jim's house was by a lake. Every winter there was ice on it. One day, Jim went out for a walk on the lake. Tara and Tiree went too. The dogs loved to run across the ice. It was very cold. Jim was ready to go back home. Then all at once, the ice broke. Jim fell into the cold, cold water. Jim called for help. No one was near. No one could hear him. But Tara and Tiree heard Jim and came running. Jim wanted the dogs to stay away. He was afraid for them. But Tiree loved Jim. She wanted to help. When she came near the hole, the ice broke again. Tiree fell into the water with Jim. The water was so cold, Jim knew he did not have much time. Jim tried to help Tiree get out, but the ice broke more and more. Jim hoped Tara would run away. He did not want her to fall in the water too, but Tara did not run away. She wanted to help. First, Tara got down low. Then she came closer little by little. The ice did not break. Jim put out his hand. Tara got very close. Then Jim got hold of Tara's collar. Jim held on. Tara pulled back, but Jim was too big. He was still in the cold water. Then Tiree did something very smart. She walked on Jim's back, up and out of the water. Tiree was cold, but she was safe. Did she run off the ice? No. She loved Jim too much to run away. Tiree got down on her belly like Tara. She got close to Jim. Jim held out his other hand and he grabbed on Tiree's collar. The two dogs pulled back hard. They slid, but they didn't stop. Slowly, they pulled Jim up onto the ice. He was safe. Tara and Tiree had saved his life. Soon they were all back in the house. They sat by the fire until they were warm again. Jim always said, "There is no such thing as a bad dog." Now Jim says something else too. There is such a thing as a brave and wonderful dog. Jim is sure of this because he had two of them, Tara and Tiree. The end.